Hello everyone. Welcome back to our channel US Immigration. We hope you're doing great. In this video, we will talk about the latest green card processing times 2024. Obtaining a family-based green card is a vital step for us citizens and lawful permanent residents looking to reunite with loved ones. However, the time it takes to secure this immigration status can vary widely based on factors like the relationship to the petitioner and the applicant's country of origin. Understanding these elements is crucial for families as they navigate the process. If you are interested in this, to get all the information, pay attention and watch the video through to the end. Please hit like and subscribe, and don't forget to push the notification bell for an upcoming video. So, without any further delay, let's jump into the video. How long does it take to get a green card? The timeline for obtaining a green card in the United States varies significantly based on several factors, including the type of application being submitted, the relationship between the applicant and the sponsor, and the processing times of U.S. citizenship and immigration services. For instance, a marriage, green card, or spousal visa can take anywhere from 11.4 to 40 months. While many applicants feel confident in their eligibility for a family-based green card, the eagerness to finalize the process and hold that coveted card often leads to questions about how long the journey will take. Unfortunately, securing a green card is not an overnight task. It involves multiple steps that can extend the waiting period considerably. Factors affecting the timeline. The time it takes to secure a family-based green card depends on several key factors. Type of family relationship. Different family relationships come with varied timelines. Spouses of U.S. citizens, for example, have a much shorter wait than siblings or adult children. Citizenship status of the relative. The applicant's relationship to a U.S. citizen or a lawful permanent resident significantly influences processing times. Immediate relatives of U.S. citizens generally experience fewer delays compared to other categories, which have annual caps on available visas. Country of origin. Processing times can differ based on the applicant's country. Nationals from countries with higher demand, such as Mexico and the Philippines, often face longer wait times due to backlogs. Location of application. Whether the application is submitted within the U.S. or through a U.S. consulate abroad can also affect the timeline. USICS requests for additional evidence. If USCIS requires more information, this can further delay the processing of your application. The green card application process. Obtaining a green card through family relationships involves several steps. Regardless of the specific relationship between the sponsor, the U.S. citizen or green card holder, and the beneficiary, the person applying for the green card, the following steps must be completed. File Form I-130. This is the petition for alien relative where you prove the family relationship. File Form I-485 or DS-260. If the beneficiary is in the U.S., they must file Form I-485. The application for adjustment of status. If they are outside the U.S., they will need to file Form DS-260, the immigrant visa application. The wait processing. The primary determinant of how long the process takes is the waiting time between filing the I-130 and applying for the green card. Start to finish timelines for family-based green cards. Here's a detailed look at the average timelines for obtaining a family-based green card, based on the relationship to the sponsor. 1. Spouses of U.S. citizens. In the U.S., 10 to 23 months concurrent filing of I-130 and I-485 is permitted. Outside the U.S., 1.4-15 months spousal visa. 2. Spouses of green card holders. In the U.S., 29 to 40 months. Outside the U.S., 29 to 40 months. These applicants must wait for a visa to become available after filing the I-130, which typically takes around 2 years. 3. Widowers of U.S. citizens. Apply within 2 years of the spouse's death using Form I-360. The timeline is generally similar to that of marriage-based green card applications. 4. Parents of U.S. citizens typically obtain a green card within 1 to 2 years, as there is no cap on visas for this category. 5. Minor children under 21 of U.S. citizens usually receive a green card within 1 to 2 years, similar to parents. 6. Minor children of green card holders must wait for a visa to become available, generally taking around 3 years. 7. Unmarried adult children of U.S. citizens. Start to finish timeline 7 to 8 years, significantly longer for citizens from the Philippines and Mexico. 8. Unmarried adult children of green card holders. Start to finish timeline 8 to 9 years, with longer waits for applicants from high-demand countries. 9. Married adult children of U.S. citizens. Start to finish timeline 13 to 14 years, longer for citizens from the Philippines and Mexico. 10. Siblings of U.S. citizens. Start to finish timeline 14 to 16 years, longer for applicants from India, Mexico, and the Philippines. Conclusion: the timeline for obtaining a green card through family relationships can be complicated, influenced by individual circumstances and the specifics of the relationship with the sponsor. Additionally, factors like waiting for a visa, USICS requests for further information, and the applicant's home country can significantly extend the processing time. For those navigating this complex process, understanding these variables can help manage expectations and plan accordingly. Ultimately, while the path to a green card may be lengthy, it is an essential step for many families seeking to reunite and build a life together in the United States. In summary, while the timeline for obtaining a family-based green card can be complex, knowing the factors at play can help families prepare for the journey ahead. With careful planning and an understanding of the process, reunification in the United States can become a reality. That is all for today in this video.
That is all for today in this video. What are your thoughts on this? Please let us know in the comments section below. Thanks for watching the entire video. Hopefully the information is useful to you. See you later in the next video. Till then, take care.
Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel US Immigration. We hope you are doing great. In this video, we will talk about the latest green card processing times 2024. The timeline for obtaining a green card in the United States varies significantly based on several factors, including the type of application, the family relationship between the applicant and the sponsor, and the processing times from US Citizenship and Immigration Services. For instance, a marriage green card or a spousal visa typically takes between 11.4 and 40 months. While applicants may feel confident about their eligibility for a family-based green card, the journey to secure it often involves multiple steps that can extend the waiting period. Several factors influence the time it takes to secure a family-based green card. First, the type of a family relationship affects processing times. Spouses of US citizens usually have a shorter wait times compared to a sibling or adult children. The citizenship status of the sponsor also plays a role, as an immediate relative of US citizens face fewer delays than others who must wait for available visas. Additionally, the applicant's country of origin impacts the timeline, specifically for national from high-demand countries like Mexico and the Philippines, who often encounter longer processing times. The location of the application, whether submitted within the US or at a US consulate abroad, also affects the timeline, as it does the potential need for a USCIS to request additional information during the application process. The process of obtaining a green card through a family relationship generally involves several key steps. Applicants must first file Form I-130, the petition for a land relative, to prove the family relationship. If the beneficiary is in the US, they will also need to file Form I-485, while those outside the US must complete Form DS-260. The main determinant of the timeline is the waiting period between filing the I-130 and applying for the green card. Average timelines vary depending on the relationship with the sponsor. For spouses of US citizens residing in the US, it typically takes about a 10th or a 23rd month, while those living abroad may wait 11.4 to 15 months. Spouses of green card holders usually wait 29 to 40 months. Widows and widowers of US citizens can apply within 2 years of the spouse's death and follow a similar timeline. Parents and minor children of US citizens generally obtain their green cards within 1 to 2 years, while adult children and siblings of US citizens face much longer waits, often exceeding a decade, particularly for citizens from countries with high demand. Ultimately, while the path to a green card can be lengthy and complex, understanding these timelines and factors can help families navigate the process and set realistic expectations.